Hello, everyone. This is the finals for the City Champ in San Francisco. I'm Jared Garvey, and I'm here with.
Brian O'Neill.
We are joining the first round here. This is actually the second game for this group because we had a limited amount of cameras and space where we could put cameras on games. So this is game two. Coming in, Eka just had a rough first ball on Indiana Jones. She has 3 points going in this game. So the scoring for this was 7-5, 3-1. They'll play 3 games, and 2 players out of this group will advance.
Their first game, they played Paragon. Sanjay was the winner of that game.
Yeah, so they're on Indiana Jones now, and if you're not familiar with it, there's 2 main strategies here. Jeremy Williams is playing right now, and he's going for the multi-ball. As you see, you have to hit the drop targets down, and then there's like a saucer that'll lock the balls behind it, as you just saw.
You got Christian waving to the camera.
Yeah. Specials. And the other strategy you'll go to, there's a mode light saucer to the just to the left of the left ramp there. And depending on the mode, some of them are high scoring, some of them aren't. I can't tell what he's on. Monkey Brains is the mode. So those all 4 players will start on the same mode, and the ramp actually changes which mode. So you may see people try to change their mode to a more valuable one.
Yeah, I tend to go for if the video mode is lit, I'll go for that. Otherwise, I tend to ignore it and just go for multi-ball.
Yeah, so Eka had a really bad ball one, had only like 160,000. Jeremy drained out with around 12 million. And
we got Art coming up, locking ball 1.
So yeah, Art's from Chicago. Eka and Jeremy are both local to San Francisco, and player 4 will be Sanjay.
I think he traveled the furthest, or one of the people that traveled the furthest from New York or New Jersey.
He's like New York, somewhere around there.
Yeah. Okay, let's see.
So yeah, Art's going straight for the locks, which, yeah, usually multi-ball tends to be a higher scoring strategy. If somebody has good multi-balls, you usually don't have a great chance to beat them playing modes, but you can also go for multi-ball and get no points.
Yeah. So one of the things with multi-ball is like people try to go for the super jackpot, and that's if you get 3 regular jackpots, then super jackpot will be lit at the captive ball in the lane just to the left of the right ramp. Okay, we got ball 2 locked. Still going straight for locks, yep.
And started a mode. I don't know if he was trying to, but what's he on now? Oh, maybe he was video. Is this the video mode?
Yeah, video mode.
Video modes are always nice because it's free points without danger of draining. I think you can get like 50 million if you finish this successfully, but it's pretty tough. I've only finished it like once.
So one of the things with this particular Indiana Jones is that the tilt was set very tight, and so with all your modes, all the mode points are come in bonus. So you definitely don't want to tilt if you're going for modes.
Yeah, this was. I played it in the last round of qualifying, and I think like 30 million won our game. It was pretty tough. I don't think anybody got multi-ball in our game, which Art is just starting. So,
Cool.
You want to say how the multi-ball works, Brian?
Yeah. So you can either light the jackpot by hitting the left ramp, or you can get the drop targets down and go for double or triple by locking another ball in where you just locked before. So it looks like he locked one of the balls, so he's lit for double jackpot right now on the right ramp.
Yeah, and only your first multi-ball you get a ball saver for. I think usually most people try to go for the double, like at least when you have the ball saver active on the first one. But the supers are so valuable. Usually you just want to get any jackpot you can.
Yeah, just get straight towards it. So it looks like he missed out on the double. It's back down to single.
And did he lock another one? I didn't see. It looks like he must have.
Yeah.
And just missed it. Yeah, there it is.
Yep.
Yeah. Other than the super tight tilt, like this game played really well. The right ramp is very hittable.
Yeah. So he lit another jackpot right before draining the second ball. So
what do you get? Like 15 seconds to cash it in?
You have a nice grace period to get the jackpot. And he also started another mode.
And cashed in the second jackpot, yeah.
So now he's just one away from the supers.
And
Does
what
he
mode
have
is he in?
dogfight lit too?
Oh, yeah, he started the hurry up, which I think there's those, that's from those green lights to, like, around the mode ones. Whenever you go through an in lane, if you hit the ramp, it'll light them and you get 6 and it'll start a 40 million hurry up at the center.
Looks like it's not counting down, though.
I don't believe it starts until you hit the drop target. And then
okay.
it'll start the hurry up.
It's in the path of adventure. Now, do you think he went for that hole on purpose? Do you get more points by draining out the hole versus letting it go through?
I'm never quite sure on the path of adventure. Like,
it's just weird that he made it go back into the hole. But yeah. Got a lot of points on Streets of Cairo, 62 mil.
Oh, okay, yeah, that was, I wasn't paying attention to it. I think that's the one where you have to hit a shot and then it starts a hurry up at the scoop, which I think he's got right away. And
it looks like you started Well of Souls.
Yeah. So this is, you want to just shoot the lock shot over and over again, and how many points it's worth is based on how many balls are in play, so it's, 12 million, you have 6, and it goes down 2 million for each one. So this is probably the most valuable mode. And
I also have gotten pretty terrible on this mode.
Oh yeah, I certainly had some where I've been excited to start it and then have like 6 million well souls. Yeah. So yeah, he only had 16 million, but like I've seen it like 100 million before.
Yeah. So it looks like he's still going for locks, trying to get to that super.
Yeah, once you're close to supers, like I feel like you have to keep going for it. Like, you can tell he has cashed in 2 jackpots by those the lights in the middle of the modes. There's a square right below him, and then 2 circles above him, or that you can see he has one of the circles filled in. So he needs one more jackpot to light supers, and then the supers.
Super starts at what? 80?
I think it's 80, 90, 100, and then I think you can get more than 3, right?
Yeah,
I think
you can just keep
it, but I think it just stays at 100.
I think it's
that.
like fishtails where you can just get as many as you want.
Yeah, I think the multi-ball is basically the same rules as the fishtails, right? And I think they're both Mark Ritchie games, right? So is he in a mode, or is that just Path of Adventure lit at the right ramp?
Yeah, I think it's just Path of Adventure. So
then,
going back into multi-ball again.
Yeah, so no ball save on this one, so
yeah. Just light that jackpot as fast as possible.
And yeah, he lights it right off the bat and
loses 1 ball already.
No, this is already like an amazing score on this game on just ball 1.
This game played so brutal.
No, I think just this ball 1 might have been the highest score I've seen on it all weekend. But yeah, so
still got that grace period, and he collects it.
Yeah, so supers will be lit at the start of his next multi-ball.
Which is perfect because then you get 3 balls going for super. So.
And yeah, it's Path of Adventure is lit. I'm not sure if he's going for that on purpose. I would just be going for locks at this point when you have supers ready.
Seems to want to get it.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, it drains out, but yeah, just an amazing ball by Art. I'd be surprised if that didn't win the game.
Yeah.
Let's see, he finishes at 355 million. Yeah.
That's an awesome ball 1.
And now Sanjay's stepping up. Well, Art took a 1 in the first game, so he's got to be feeling pretty good about putting up a good score after that. Sanjay had the 7 on the first game. If I was him, I wouldn't worry too much about 355 and just concentrate on just having a good ball.
Yeah, just getting some points. So, would you ever go for modes if you saw that everybody else was going for multi-ball, or would you try to stick to doing what everybody else is doing because they're all going for multi-ball?
Well, the thing about going for multi-ball is, like, you're not guaranteed the points. You have to play the multi-ball well, and it's not easy to get to. If I was playing this one and everyone was going for multi-ball after playing in qualifying, I probably would have just went for modes because
just get the guaranteed points.
Yeah, if you're going for modes, and assuming you start like 1 or 2, you can see how tight the tilt was there.
That was quick.
And we jumped ahead because we could not wait for the tilt bomb to settle.
Jumping ahead.
So let's see what Eka does after a rough ball 1. Looks like she's going for locks.
Just to go back for a second, we did turn off ball save on this, which is why Sanjay tried to get that out of there instead of waiting for the ball save.
Yeah, I think all the games at City Champ, if you could turn off the ball save, they were off. Some of them were pretty. There's some pretty rough balls at this tournament.
Yeah. That's gone. Yeah.
Yeah, so Eka, after bonuses, finishes up at around 18 million. Yeah. So even if you hit that saucer and you do nothing in the mode, you get 5 million for starting the mode.
Get some points.
Which I don't know how this one plays. I wouldn't be surprised if just starting a mode gets you not last place.
Yeah, probably.
And Jeremy, I guess it's. I don't remember if Jeremy had any locks. I think he might have got 1, but I don't remember. I don't think. Yeah, there's no way to tell from the playfield on this if you have any locks.
Ooh. Oh, nice save.
Ah.
It is possible to save it out of there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, 2 balls locked. Yeah, and the other thing about no ball save is, so normally this game you get a ball save every time you plunge and lock a ball. Like this is a game where I would consider choosing to go first on with the locks because you get a ball save every time.
Yeah.
Rather than dealing with the kick out from the idol, but with no ball save, I would definitely not do that.
Yeah. Okay, starts Monkey Brains.
So yeah, Monkey Brains is a good one to bring into multi-ball because it's just points on all the major shots. I think it's like 8 million. So
okay, here we go.
Yeah. And let's see if he goes for the double or.
He's got the drops down.
Yeah. And I don't think anybody goes for it, but there is a bunch of stuff around the playfield that'll raise the value of the jackpot. I'm not completely sure on what's I think maybe the mode saucer and the captive ball I think does.
Yeah.
And there's probably a handful of other things, but
okay, he's got the double lit.
But it's nothing you go for on purpose. Nice drop catch there and cashes in jackpot. Yeah.
Double.
And I don't think there's no grace period on lighting the jackpot, right? Once it drains, you're done.
Yeah. What do you do for Steal the Stones?
I know it's a Path of Adventure one. I'm assuming it's just get all the lights.
Okay.
This is one I usually don't play out the right ramp modes because I feel like the right ramp's so tough.
Yeah.
And I'd rather just. If I'm shooting the right ramp, I like to get a jackpot for it.
Then you can just practice hitting that right ramp over and over again. Yeah.
But, I would consider timing this out and just going for the minecart one after it.
Yeah. Good call.
But, let's see how many points he got. I don't know this mode that well. Collecting some friends, was he? Or,
yeah, I guess so. So when you're in a mode, if you hit a ramp, it doesn't change where the next mode is, correct?
No, not when you're in a mode. It does during multi-ball, though. So if you have a good ball mode lit before multi-ball, you probably want to try try to start it before then. Although, ball 3, you take your multi-ball if it's ready, though.
Yeah. Looks like you got 25 mil for
that's not
Steal the
bad.
Stone, so it's probably 5 million per light, I'm assuming.
What didn't he?
So he finished
Yeah.
with, I think, 195.
Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty. These are really good scores. I'd be disappointed with the score. If you told me somebody had 195, I would guess they'd be in the lead by a comfortable margin with how this one's playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see what Art's doing. I assume he's just going for locks with super jackpots ready.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, what lock number is that? Ball 1. And all right, yeah, he does get the plunger. It's always. I would still probably rather plunge it than deal with the idle kick out because it's just like
You can get some points up there if you get
yeah,
multipliers and stuff.
And yeah, if you get the super pops, that can be a decent amount of points.
Yeah, true. Does that stay lit for the rest of the ball? The
Super pops, yeah. So like if you have a long ball, like you can get like
100.
yeah.
Yeah.
So this is the rope bridge mode. I think it's just like 5 or 6 ramps, and it's like okay points. This one actually on location's a good one to play because I think you get an extra ball if you finish it, but they're obviously off here. So 2 balls locked. I assuming he's going to ignore this mode and go for the locks, or looks like he has quick multi-ball lit. I would still maybe ignore that and just go for the locks.
Yeah. He's got super ready to go.
Yeah.
So.
Hello. It doesn't. Yeah, maybe he was just trying to get control. It looks like
Oh,
yeah,
starts 2
went
ball.
for the yeah. So yeah, this one you just want to keep hitting that captive ball. I think it progressively goes up. It's like 10, 15, 20 maybe or something like that. And I think it goes. There's 2 switches there. I think if you hit it cleanly, you get more points. There's a switch towards the back at the captive ball.
Oh, okay.
But
I know there's the elusive fish of tails.
Yeah, I've
Which is
never
what,
gotten
the 5th
that.
one or something?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I don't know if there's a bonus for that. I've never gotten it. He seemed to be playing it out. If I was him, I would have made sure I had a trap just to be ready when I came out of this for it to have a lock. But
yeah. This is probably my least favorite mode because you have to go for the captive ball, and I just hate hitting that shot.
Yeah.
Ooh. Well, still a good ball. He's got to get a lot of get some mode points in there.
Yeah, so he's at 418 million now. And yeah, Sanjay stepping up after a nothing ball 1.
Let's see if he can double this score.
Yeah, I'm confident he can do it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess this is a rough score. You definitely don't feel good stepping up here after nothing ball 1 after like 2 like really good scores.
But he still has 7 points,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
still feeling comfortable.
And let's see if he goes for locks or mode or.
Looks like he's going for locks.
Going locks. And can't find the lock shot.
Wow.
Yeah.
So one thing that's nice about this is if you hit a drop target down and it goes immediately to the left out lane, you do get a ball save. I don't know if
is that a setting? I don't know if
turning off the ball saver also turns that off or not. But yeah, he finishes with 2 mil. Needs to really step up on ball 3.
Eka stepping up with 18 million. She has the video mode lit at the saucer, which I might go for in this situation. Although, yeah, probably put some space between you and Sanjay. But
looks like that's what she's going for.
But like, yeah, if she's catching the other people, she probably needs a multi-ball. And yeah,
trying to get control.
Yeah, I think that was just trying to get control. I don't think that right ramp's very backhandable.
Yeah.
And what's that? Ball 1, yeah. Yeah, and that
feed is dangerous.
A tough, yeah. And Okay, I couldn't tell where that one went. Yeah, let's see if she goes for the locks or they're going for the mode saucer.
Yeah,
Looks
I think
like
she's
the mode
going
saucer.
for modes. Yep.
And switched off the video mode now. And let's see. What's that's the Castle
mode.
Grinwald, the captive ball one. So yeah, I would probably ignore that one at this point.
Yep. But
yeah.
backhands it. But still get at least base 5 mil.
Yeah,
Man,
just an on the fly straight to it. All right, it must start at 5 million, and it's 10 million if you hit the back switch. But
yeah.
But I think it goes up 5 million each time. Let's see if she goes for it again. I probably would not.
Yeah.
Yep, she's going for it.
Yeah. Ooh,
Yeah,
20.
20. She must have
Not
hit
bad.
it the back switch, I think, like the second one. Yeah, so decent points, but yeah, it's
you gotta hit that
it's a
thing,
risky
though.
shot too. And
Yeah.
if you
That feed is pretty scary coming back out.
yeah, and like if you miss it, I guess to the left's not too bad. You're hitting like the lock shot or the drop target. Ooh, double danger. I don't think I
barely touched it.
Yeah, I don't think I saw anybody else take a danger without tilting. Like,
Yeah. Well, 21 mil in bonus.
yeah, she finishes at 52 million. So yeah, that's
Decent for this game.
Yeah, and a decent distance for Sanjay to catch her.
Yep.
So Jeremy Williams stepping up, so at this point, he's probably feeling pretty confident about getting second place in this. He
Yeah.
basically has to go for multi-ball, right, to try to catch Hart.
Yep. He does have video mode lit, so that might be a good strategy just to start off getting some points on the board. How much do you get for finishing that
I
mode?
think it's 49 million, so
Okay.
that's pretty good points. But
Yeah.
it is tough to finish though.
I've never finished that mode.
But it's also there's a halfway bonus. Usually you can get around 30 million from it or something. Which the halfway bonus is actually only a third of the way through it.
And
But,
after hitting that captive ball, it just
Yeah.
went straight down the middle.
Yeah, that's why we were saying we usually don't play out the
Play
Castle
out.
Grinwald. So what did Jeremy finishes?
Just above
Yeah.
200.
And yeah, Art stepping up. I'm assuming he's just
He's probably
going for
feeling
the
pretty
lock.
good right
Yeah,
now. He's,
yeah.
he's guaranteed second.
Even if he doesn't cash in any supers, he's
He's feeling pretty good.
Oh, just started super jets. Yeah, if
Oh,
you have a long ball, yeah, you can get lots of points from supers.
So he has...
Or-
how many balls
yeah.
locked? I think he has 2
He
balls
has two.
locked.
Yeah. So
Here we
and
go.
here we are. Yeah.
So super jackpot is lit now.
At that captive ball, so he's just going straight for that, and you just wail away at it, you don't have to relight it.
Do you have to hit that back switch on it? Or just any switch? Wow. Looks like he got at least
Yeah.
1 or maybe 2.
No, it's just the one because
Okay.
it says 80.
And then just
Yeah. But-
drains immediately.
Oh yeah.
Well,
yeah,
that was productive. Finishes with 527.
yeah. That's
Healthy.
just a great score with how that game was playing. And Sanjay stepping up with basically nothing after 2 balls. Let's see how he does.
My guess is that was probably the top score of the weekend.
I'd be shocked if it wasn't.
Yeah.
I would guess Jeremy's score was also one of the top scores of the weekend,
Yeah.
but takes second at best. We'll see how Sanjay does here, but
Yeah.
be surprised if he catches either of them. So what are you doing here? Are you trying to catch the 52 million or?
Yeah, at this point, I would probably just try to get what points I can just to keep my lead going. You don't want to take a 1 after taking first on the first game. So starting with some modes might be good, but it looks like he's still going for multi-ball.
Yeah. Yeah. I would say might feel good about hitting any shot because he basically hasn't played this game
Yeah,
yet.
that's true.
So yeah, let's see if he goes for the lock here. Yep. And yeah, he's going for that lock. Certainly has not found it yet.
Yep. I mean, if he hits one more ramp, he gets a video mode, and then things can really get started. But
finally hit that lock shot. Let's see.
all one locked.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No.
He gave it kind of a double nudge there because he knocked it coming out of the feed from the left and then gave it another nudge. Yeah, this thing is super tight. So it looks like finished with Art first, Jeremy second, Eka third, and Sanjay fourth.
Okay, so we are on to game 3 on Ghostbusters. Jeremy Williams is in the lead with 10 points. Art and Sanjay are tied with 8 points, and Eka is currently in last with 6 points. So the scoring is 7-5-3-1, and the top 2 will be moving on. So everything's still in play here. Anybody can advance, anyone can not advance. So this is the first round.
How many groups are in? It was 6 groups?
So there's, so 28 people made the playoffs at City Champ, and only the top 4 got a bye. So there's 24 people playing in this round, so 6 groups.
So Eka started Who Brought the Dog, which is one of the first modes on the right orbit. And basically you want to do all modes here. That's where a lot of the points are. Getting to the end of one of the lines, either the right orbit, the ramp, or the left scoop, will get you to We Came, We Saw, We Kicked His Ass, which is a mini wizard mode, I guess. So will get you to a lot of points. And looks like she finished that mode. Yeah. She has all 3 modes ready, but had a tough drain there.
And they'll stay lit for the next one when she comes out of it. So.
Jeremy here, getting himself a little pumped up, jumping up and down. I think he's going to be doing this little exploit that we do we started this in San Francisco, which is basically if you plunge short and then do a full plunge, it will start the right orbit mode for you automatically. Yeah,
so you kind of have to juggle it so it barely hits the shooter lane switch when it comes down, and then just hard plunge.
Yep. Yeah, you basically want it so that it thinks the ball is on the playfield when it's really not. And then when you full plunge, it thinks that you flipped it from your flipper to start that mode, to do that skill shot.
So, right orbit modes, which obviously you get to that mini wizard mode, there's 4 on the right orbit. But if you make it through the right orbit ones, actually, what's the last one on the right? The Stay Puffed one? That one's that's super valuable.
That's worth a lot. What I noticed is that this exploit only works on the Pro and not the Premium or LE.
Oh, really?
I don't know.
I
don't know why.
There's a handful of it.
But yeah, I think it has to do with how the switches are built up there on that orbit. But yeah, it doesn't work on the Premium or Pro or LE.
Yeah, so this mode, he just drained out of it, but it's just three shots to finish it. In general, I think the first 3 for all isn't that many shots to finish, and then they get progressively harder, but also worth more.
Mm-hmm. So we got Art stepping up. Let's see what skill shots he chooses to do. There are 2 types of skill shots. There is the lower half, which I would probably call the super skill shot, and then the regular one, which is up top in the lanes. Which is actually, I find, is actually a lot harder than the lower ones. So
because you can't change it once it's up there.
Yep. And so he went for the upper and missed it. And so
why did he go for the which one did he go for? What's the right lane?
I
always just leave it on the center one for if I accidentally
mess
mess up my plunge, but that's the light multipliers, which is super valuable.
Yeah, it's probably the most valuable thing in this game. So now he has to start the modes the hard way, which is getting Slimer down and then bashing him a few times to light the modes. So now they're lit.
And let's see what he goes for. And then Slimer also, those green shots are the slime. If he hits those, he'll light a super, which probably isn't worth all that much in a super right now. I wouldn't worry about it, and But
I think he's going for the ramp modes. Let's see.
And this ramp is backhandable. I feel like I'd rather post pass and do it, but
Nope.
okay, no.
Okay, right orbit. Right orbit is very safe. Probably the safest shot in the game. I find it tough to hit that left.
Tough drain there. Yeah, the other thing to keep in mind about modes is your last mode shot, if it'll start another mode, it'll start it. So if you're going for the right orbit ones, like you might finish well, or the left spinner shot, but you want to make sure you don't finish it on the ramp and accidentally start a different tree.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see what Sanjay does. Looks like he's going for the right orbit modes as well. That's what I like to go for. What do you usually go for?
I like to short plunge and go for the ramp. I feel like it's easy to get through a lot of those modes, and it doesn't involve hitting that left spinner shot at all.
Okay,
which
yeah, that's a tough shot.
I'm really difficult at. That shot is really hard, and I have a tough time hitting it. And so, I want to do modes that avoid that.
Yeah, at all costs. It's probably the second hardest shot after the right ramp, which...
Oh, the right ramp is just stupid.
Yeah. And sometimes you hit it cleanly and just like falls out and doesn't register.
Yeah. So it looks like everyone's going for the same tree right now on modes. Hit that first shot. Okay.
Oh, on the fly shot. And yeah, it's
that
frustrating when that happens.
Yeah.
And...
Got extra ball lit. I think it's worth points.
It definitely is. I don't play this game enough in tournament mode to know how much it's actually worth.
I think it's actually worth quite a bit. Yeah. I think it's like 15 or 20, which can probably make or break the game here if people don't get too far.
Yeah, this is in low-scoring games. This has some odd scoring, like the video mode. Like if you go for that on the skill shot, can sometimes like win some low-scoring games.
At this point, I'm not sure if the second video mode was...
okay, yeah, I don't know if that was in this code, so...
There are two video modes in this game. There's... Yeah, what is there? Don't cross the stream and
the...
Choose...
Yeah, what's it called?
Choose wisely, right?
Nah, that's... You're on the last game, that's Indiana Jones. But, there is a multi-ball in this. Do you ever go for the multi-ball?
No. If the locks are lit, but I try to avoid that captive ball.
Yeah, I think maybe if you hit it by accident, but
I feel like the multi-ball is not worth that much.
Yeah, that's a rough ball. That's what you get with the no ball save on Ghostbusters. Man, yeah, I feel like it's most useful for like finishing whatever mode you're in. Here's Jeremy getting psyched up again.
Yeah. Did he not start the mode on the last ball? I thought he did. This might be... Okay, I think I know what's going on. This might be the code where the modes didn't carry over from ball to ball. If you started a mode, you have to restart it again. So we're recording this a little bit after City Champ has
this
finished.
Was in... recorded in December, the video. We're doing the commentary now in August.
A little bit late. So he finished up that pretty quickly.
So I would imagine he's going to go for the right orbit again here. That's second mode can be pretty valuable. Well, let's see what he does. Nice drop catch there, and
trying to backhand that start. Yeah,
it's tough to backhand because you can get credit for the mode shot because you just have to hit the switch, but to start the mode you have to get it all the way to that saucer, right? So,
yes.
So I would backhand it for a mode, but I would usually probably post pass if I needed to start the mode.
Yep.
Yeah, there's me in front of the camera in the Phillies jacket.
You had a lot shorter hair back then.
Yeah, and that was probably after I just got knocked out. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Art seems to be going for that increased super jackpot skill shot on the right lane, which...
That's a very strange strategy, but...
Yeah, and I mean, maybe he knows this way better than I do, but I have never gone for that one.
Double up?
Yeah, tilt, yeah.
It's It's a rare thing to see on Stearns is a actual double danger tilt because they have this huge debounce in it, and I find that if the harder you do it, the less likely you will do danger tilt.
Yeah.
So, Sanjay also, I'm not sure what he was going for there, but
these are some odd skill shot choices.
Yeah. He still has an extra ball lit. Could get some points out of it, but
starts the ramp mode. I'm not sure if that's what he's going for because.
Yeah, he already started one of the other modes, so.
Yeah, so this mode, I think it's 3 shots. I think it goes one of the shots on the left, and then switches to the right 2 shots, and then switches back, but drains out pretty quickly.
That left target next to the ramp can be really dangerous and can go straight down the middle if you hit it straight on. Eka has all 3 modes lit right now, so my guess is she's probably going to go for that right tree still. She also
you see, I would
go for
put
the
that on the
10%.
I would put it on the multiplier shot.
Yeah, for sure.
Because like if you play any mode at like 6x, it's worth a lot of points.
Yeah.
Let's see what Jeremy does. He has his modes lit as well.
At this point, the scores are really low, so I would just try to get that skill shot to get the additional 10% of your score and just get some points on the board.
Is Jeremy currently in the lead with around like 30 million, or you don't? But yeah, no matter what the score was, I wouldn't feel confident with any score at this point.
Yeah.
Because I probably wouldn't go for it, but if you get like a PKE frenzy on the skill shot, that can be worth a ton of points.
Yeah. So let's see, he's still doing that exploit. There we go. So an additional 5 mil, and it should start the next mode. Yeah.
So this one starts to hurry up at the left ramp, counting down from 15 million. You'll see. And it'll stay there.
No ball save. Yeah. That's what happens. This gap between the flippers is a little bit wider than normal games.
Yeah, well, the Trudeau gap, right? It's all of his games. What are the other recent ones? Mustang, WWE.
Mm-hmm. Real winner games. Although I like Mustang. Mustang's okay.
I like Mustang.
WWE, not so much.
Ghostbusters, not so much. All right, so Jeremy's currently in the lead with 38 million.
Art still went for the regular skill shot. He actually got it this time. He got the E, which gave him 3 more million on his super jackpot. Yeah, he seems very confident that he's going to get to super jackpots. But
I mean, what does he have? What's his easiest way to a super jackpot? Like what? Like
I guess doing Slimer hits and Ghost.
Well, he has the 3 slimes, so he could, if he collected those, it would light the super jackpot. I don't know what it's at though. Yeah, like it's an odd decision to me.
I think he's going for gear values here. Oh. 2 dangers. Ooh.
I guess you could bring up Scolari Brothers and go for the super jackpot that way.
Yeah. I think he's building up his gear value. This looks like an interesting strategy. It's up to 7 mil.
Why would you just not start a mode and get points from doing this?
Well, you got 12 mil right here, and then you just cashed in at 12. That brought him back into contention.
I don't know.
Still in last place though, and
that's a lot of work for 12 million.
Yeah,
though, I feel like.
Yeah.
So that was a last for him.
Yeah, I think so.
So Jeremy's definitely moving on at this point, right? Because he hasn't worse the second and was in the lead coming into this, and I can't see what the scores are. Sanjay may be moving on as well. I don't know what his score was. But let's see what skill shot he goes for. He's in the left ramp mode, so he has mode shots lit at... What's he? is the skill shot on the right orbit and mode shots on the left?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know why I would personally put the skill shot to overlap with the mode shots, but some exciting plunging action here. How many more plunges? I'm gonna go 3.
I'm gonna go 6.
Oh,
There we go.
So, let's see.
There we go. I think that brought him into at least second place there.
Yeah, so I think Sanjay's advancing as well. I think it's going to be Jeremy and Sanjay. So, yeah, this mode now it should be two shots at the right.
I think he's...
Yeah, he's definitely through at this point.
Yeah.
So, there's Christian again. He likes waving to the camera. Yeah, so now Sanjay ends up winning the game, but Sanjay and Jeremy are through from that group.
Sanjay and Jeremy finished with 15, and Art and Eka finished with 9.